Today we're going to continue our discussion on social psychology. All right, we're going to look at how there are two different types of psychology. We've already talked about the individual somewhat, right? How our individual psychology impacts us and our behavior. But it's also important to understand how society is impacted by the psychology of the people within it, and how we impact society, but also how society impacts the individual, right? And it changes how we interact with people and how we behave within society. We've got 3 goals for today, okay? We're going to be talking about stereotypes, all right? Now, stereotypes is an example of how the individual interacts with the social, right? With society, with social psychology, okay? And stereotypes is one of the first ways that we do that. It's how we interact with the world around us. So we've got, I mentioned 3 goals today. The first goal, by the end of class, we all need to be able to define what a stereotype is, all right? Second, I want us to explore and identify stereotypes that we hold within ourselves, all right? And then third, we need to look at how stereotypes influence our behavior with society, okay? As always, please mute your conversation unless you have a comment or a question, okay? If you do have a comment or question, either unmute your conversation and ask it to the whole class, or if you feel more comfortable, you can absolutely send a chat to me and I will read it out loud and answer the question or the comment, whichever you'd prefer. Please remember that you are graded on participation, so everyone is required to have at least 1 question or comment before class. So I will be keeping a record of that. So without further explanation, and if we don't have any questions, let's just dive right into it. I want to start with a small group discussion on just what is a stereotype. We've probably all heard this word before. This isn't something new. So I want us to, just in your own words, get together and discuss. We've had some reading before this class. Even if you haven't gotten the reading done, you can still answer the question. So just enter your small group chats, and I will be coming around and listening to all of those discussions. I'll give you about 2 minutes for this, okay? And remember, you're just answering what is a stereotype. I've heard some really good discussion. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Now that we've discussed in your own words what you think a stereotype is, I want us to discuss as a whole class, do you think a stereotype is a good thing or a bad thing, and why? Is it positive or negative? All right. Excellent comments. Based on what I've heard, a lot of us feel that stereotypes are a negative thing, and that makes sense because when we look at stereotypes in society, a lot of the time we use it for humor, right? When we're recognizing what a stereotype is. So I actually want to show an example of this. The use of stereotypes in the world, right? How stereotypes are perceived by our society, okay? So watch this video and I want you to think about how it is an example of stereotypes, okay?
Oh my gosh. Orange, you glad it's fall? Let's give them pumpkin to talk about. Oh my gosh, it's like Mother Nature's confetti. I love it. Can you say, oh my gourd? Give me all the coffee. Give me all your coffee. Oh, I love these new fall candles. This one is cozy marshmallow treats. I can really smell the cozy. Hallelujah. Oh, I just love how the leaves remind us it's okay to let go. Is this a good pick? Yeah? I like the caption, warming up my body and my soul. Oh, take it, take it. Did you get it? Okay. I don't actually read. Come on. Oh, look.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on the video? How is it an example of maybe a negative stereotype? Yeah, in humor, stereotypes, like you guys have been saying, it's a negative thing, right? That's how we view it. The title of that video is "Girls in Fall Be Like," right? Obviously, is every girl in the fall like that? Probably not, right? But why is it funny? Because it's somewhat true, right? There's a reason that the stereotype exists. So, with our past experience of stereotype, it's important to understand what it really means in psychology. So, I'm going to give you like the nitty gritty specific definition. So, let me just pull that up for you. And let's read it together. Okay, so in psychology, a stereotype is an overgeneralized belief about a group of people that is then applied to the individuals of the group. Um, so in the video, right, the example is um, all girls be like this in the fall, right? This is how girls are. This is the way that they act, right? He says, I don't know how to read, right? All they're focused on is Instagram. And that's definitely an overgeneralized belief, right? Obviously, it's not necessarily true about all the individuals of the group. Lots of girls in the fall don't like pumpkin spice and they don't wear sweaters and run around just doing Instagram posts. But there's a large group of people who do, okay? Now, it's important to understand stereotypes are not inherently positive or negative. Rather, they're just a shortcut for your brain to make quick decisions, okay? We as a society, when we as individuals are in society, there is so many people, there are so many events and decisions that have to be made when we go out into the world, right? That our brain can't process everything quickly. We cannot mentally, physically, emotionally get to know the heart of hearts of every individual we meet. It's just not possible, right? So we have to make quick decisions. And so the way that the brain processes that is by making stereotypes, right? We all do this, and it's not necessarily bad or good, right? It's just how our brains work and how we survive in a society, right? We make snap judgments. We look at a person and say, oh, I'll probably like this person, or no, I don't feel comfortable around this person. We don't really know, right? We don't know all the details about that person, what that person likes, who that person is. But we can't know everybody. So the brain makes that shortcuts. Now, the problem with stereotypes lies use when we don't allow ourselves or our brains to get to know the individual and see how they're outside of the stereotype, right? The problem lies when we expect individuals to act a certain way just because they fit the stereotype, right? And this is a problem individually. This is also a problem socially, right? For all of society. So where we see this really having a problem is this is where prejudice starts coming in, when we start judging people negatively or excluding people negatively because they belong to a certain group, right? This is where racism comes in, right? Where we assume things about a person because they are a race, a specific race. And these are all problems of society that stem from stereotypes. But it's important to understand stereotypes are not negative or positive inherently, right? They can become negative if our whole worldview is based on either a false stereotype or we don't allow the stereotypes to break down when we come to input new information into our brain. All right, so what we're going to do is a little survey experiment and look at how prevalent stereotypes are within ourselves, okay? So what I'm going to do is we are going to take a survey. Okay, now how you do this, I have sent a link to you. There is a link in your email that you can use. Also, there is a number you text, and I've sent the information in your email. So I'll take everyone get a minute to either text in or email in, and you respond on your phone or your computer, and then it will display up here. You'll be asked a screen name, so you don't have to put your actual name, but I will be seeing who comments, and I want everyone to comment, so I'm going to wait until the whole class is signed up. Now, this survey is what what we're going to be looking at is just how quickly we make snap decisions, right? What we assume about people and the stereotypes that are prevalent in our society. Okay, so now that we're all signed in, we're going to start this survey. Okay, I want you to, what do you agree? Tall people are good at basketball. Quickest thought, don't think too hard about it. Would you agree with that? Would you disagree with that? Let's get some responses here. Yeah, this excellent responses. Okay, so after we've responded, let's discuss this. It looks like a lot of people agree, right? We kind of assume that about people. So for example, I am 5'10", and for a girl, that's pretty tall, especially because I was done growing at like 13. I was in 8th grade and I was 5'10". So I was a head taller than everyone. And I had an aunt who would ask me how my basketball team was doing every year she saw me. The funny thing is, I don't play basketball. I'm terrible at sports, and she just assumed that I was. Okay, let's go to the next question. Describe in one word the type of person who drives a Tesla. Okay, so as you can see, when you enter a response, we're going to make a word bubble. Okay. All right, now, which of the following people is most likely a teacher? You can click any of these faces. Which one do you think is most likely a teacher? Now, I want us to look at what made you pick the person and why. Why did you pick that person to be most likely? Yeah, we make a lot of assumptions, right? Someone's a teacher if they're female, right? Or if they have glasses. Does that actually logically, we know that that maybe doesn't mean that everyone with glasses and who's a female is a teacher, but it's how we make judgments about the world, right? So if you walk into a room, who are you going to ask for information? Okay. Now, I want you to rank these pictures of who is the most wealthy. Okay. This is another stereotype. Wealth is a huge stereotype. We assume if someone owns AirPods, for example, that they are really, really wealthy, okay? Because that's something in our society that we connect, okay? Now, I want us to really think about this, okay? What is a stereotype that people have assumed about you, whether it's correct or incorrect? I mentioned I'm tall, and so people assumed that I was good at basketball. I am not, okay? So it was incorrect, all right? But I want you to just type this in and let's discuss this. Let's talk about it, okay? Talk about what are stereotypes that either have limited or been completely inaccurate about you, okay? All right, I love looking at all your responses and scrolling through and discussing those. Those show a lot of thought, and I appreciate that. Okay, we are going to wrap up now, just talking briefly about how stereotypes influence our behavior. Okay, I want you to imagine this scenario, if you will. Okay, you walk into a lunchroom. Okay, here at school, you walk into the cafeteria. How do you decide who to sit by? You don't know anyone. You just moved to a new school. How do you decide who to sit by? Good comments. Excellent. Okay. Um, yes, it absolutely, we make stereotypes. We walk into a lunchroom and we make snap judgments. We don't know those people, but we have to make judgments about who we will get along with, okay? And it's important, though, to overcome those stereotypes, right? When we need to. Now, stereotypes are meant to be a short, help your brain process things in a difficult situation, help you understand society. But when we live our lives defined by those stereotypes, then you may miss out on other experiences, right? You may have other friends in the lunchroom that maybe don't like the same things as you do or don't look like you, but you do have some deep connections to be made. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to stay in the chat and keep talking to me after. If you have questions about homework or any assignments that you may need, again, always email. Feel free to email me. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week.